Does it mean that I will forgo my Etude House fixing tints and go for the CLIO Dewy blur tints now? Honestly, hi everyone, my name is Crystal. I am back with a new video. Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing great. Guys, I have found my brand new love, brand new lip tint, and it is the CLIO Dewy blur tint. I actually do have it on my lips right now. I'm in the shade number 6, Cozy Peach, and yeah, this is how it's looking like, a full lip. And this has been recommended to me because online people were telling me this is mask proof, this is better than Etude House fixing tint. I was like, Etude House fixing tint is top notch. What can beat it? This. Yeah, so I'm gonna share with you guys, comparing it as well to the Etude House fixing tint, price point, wear test. I actually did wear this to the office the other day and took some little videos. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. I picked up this lip tint for about $20, and one of the key points is that this is mask proof. It is not going anywhere. For makeup lovers, I feel that we still want to wear lippies under our mask. It's just that when we mask off, we want just that little bit of color to make ourselves look more awake or human in a sense. If we don't wear like non-mask proof lip tints, it will smudge, it will run all over the place, and then it will end up looking like we just made out with someone, which is not a cute look. Like the red for me, if I don't wear, it can run all over my lips. I'm just like, I don't want to look like Ronald McDonald, I'm not gonna look like a clown. Okay, so CLIO claims that this tint has calm vitality tint with less vivid colors. No more stereotype that less smudging lasting tint that is all vivid and red recharges vitality as the calm color adheres like my lips. Watery tint thinly applies on the lips, stick stays and blurs tint lightly on the lips, watery and moist. Moist and sleek blur dewy blur tint. The water blur tint containing a moisturizing ingredient that applies lightly like moist water tint and provides a smooth blurring finish. So yes, you heard it right, this is actually a water tint. I think a lot of us, especially me, I was very afraid of anything that was marketed as a water tint because water tints just give me whiplash to those older formula of Korean lip tints that did not perform well. Like it would stain, if you put it all over your lips, it will just stain the inner lip and like that's it. Any remaining pigment is just like 30% opacity and it's kind of like an obvious gradation that it will stain all of your dead lips inside. Oh my god, whiplash. Anyway, this really does blur the lips, and when you first apply it, it actually looks very like water. It's legit like a water tint, but you give it about like 20-ish seconds to 30 seconds, it is fixed onto your lip. It actually dries down. It's like, now it's like a matte. It's a matte, and then when you rub your lips together for this particular lip tint, it actually helps to blur your lips. Granted, with every lip tint, I would say that you must be prepared to actually prepare your lips or moisturize your lips, put some effort into moisturizing your lips, because if not, any lip tint will look really dry and patchy without any proper prep. So I would recommend the night prior. I think every night we all should wear a lip sleeping mask, especially the Laneige one, I love it so much, or a lip mask or a lip balm. And in the daytime, if you're doing your makeup, you can wear your lip balm first, do the rest of your face. You take about maybe 10-ish minutes, so there's at least 10 minutes of moisture on your lips. I don't recommend using a lip balm first, then applying a lip tint because it kind of negates the fact of the whole like blur matte look, and also it won't be mask proof as well. The formula is very light and also thin. Given today's technology, water tints are not the same as what it was back maybe 10 years ago. So I think that's a good thing, because look, for water tints we have glass-tint water tint from Rom, and we have this now when we also have a lot of different Korean brands. What was this other one I called? Black Rouge. Black Rouge was another brand that I'm actually testing out right now. Black Rouge actually has also a water tint that's kind of similar to the glass-tint water tint. I'll keep you updated on that one. The formula on this particular lip tint, as I'm like talking to you guys, right? When I move my mouth, I don't feel anything on my lips. It's almost as light as air. You know how some Korean lip tints, when they say, oh, it's light as air, but then when you purse your lips together, you press it, you can feel the silicone slip on your lips. This does not have that. Almost as if I feel my bare lips touching each other. And it's a really like weird sensation because I know there's color on my lips and I know instinctively in my head I should be feeling something, but I'm not feeling anything. So it's really weird, but in a good way. Also, there's no like splitting feeling on my lips or whatsoever because I also have quite dry lips as well, and I think you guys can see, like, especially the inner lip here, there's a couple of lip lines. I mean, we're all human, it's natural to have lip lines. I feel that this lip tint is the epitome of ultra lightweight lip tint that I don't feel anything on my lips. And you know, the price point on this is slightly on the higher end of things, but it's $20. Normally lip tints are about like 10, 11, 12, 13-ish kind of thing, so you pay a little bit more money. I actually really think it's worth the money. The scent on these, it has this like strawberry chocolate smell, but it's very faint. Right now when I'm wearing it on my lips, I don't smell anything at all. So I think you're quite safe if you're quite like sensitive to smell. Even when I apply it, I didn't smell anything. Only when I stick my nose in between the bottle and here, yeah, then I smell it. If not, no, I don't really smell it at all. So looking at the color chart, there are actually 10 shades available right now. The original lineup was 8, and then the last 2, Evening Pale and Nude Bloom. Those 2 are the latest releases, and I think Nude Bloom is actually quite popular as well. I think a potential color that I might pick up is actually a red, like Toasted Cherry or Coral Dusty. But I know Silent Wine number 4 is actually quite popular, so maybe I'll tickle my feet in there. As much as I really want to pick up new shades of this, I think that maybe I should declutter my collection first, then we'll go into it. We'll see how it goes. But this is really a good formula. It's like a one swipe, I don't look in the mirror. I just wish that Korean companies would do more nudes. Not even light nudes, like deep chocolate, deep warm nudes. Oh, I think there is a demand for it, just that Korean companies are not doing it. I know Para just did their whole cool tone edition, the 3 new shades or 4 new shades, I can't remember. I picked it up. Video coming soon. I have thoughts. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also if you are keen on picking it up, and if you're an international viewer, you don't know where to pick it up, you can pick it up from YesStyle. YesStyle is a great place where they actually carry both K-beauty and J-beauty as well, Asian beauty in general. And if you are keen, you would like to support me, you can use my code itskrystle. It's a commission code, but if you are not comfortable using it, I'm totally fine. If you do use it, thank you so much, appreciate it. So when I wore this to office, of course, first thing in the morning, it looks great, it looks wonderful, it looks fresh, coverage, it's there, and very pigmented as well. Currently the rules in Singapore is such that we have to mask up when we are indoors or taking public transport, so it took about 45 minutes for me to get back to office. When I did reach office, I did a little check-in as well. You can see from my mask, there was nothing on my mask, and I was very happy, and I was very impressed actually. Because I really did sweat quite a bit. Like I could feel my whole mustache area just like sweating, and my whole mask felt very humid and hot like an oven on itself. Hi guys, I'm at my office right now. I'm currently also wearing the CLIO Blur Tint number 6, and this is how my lip is looking like. I had worn the tint from home to office in about an hour or so, and my mask is looking pretty clean still. There's no stain or whatever, not even a tint of pink. And my lips feel really comfortable, but you can see the lip here looks a little bit dry. The lines are pretty obvious, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable or whatsoever. So I think it's a pretty okay tint. I'm actually loving the formula a lot right now, so yeah. And then my second/last check-in was after lunch. So I did go for lunch, I came back. I always feel that when it comes to food, I just eat whatever I want to eat, and I'm just okay with reapplication. I don't necessarily need like full power staining kind of stuff, but I did realize there was some light staining happening, but I did notice that the pigments on my inner lips were kind of like clinging onto like dead skin kind of a little bit, but there was some nice staining going on, which I'm like, okay, sure, anyway. And I just reapplied my lipstick a lip tint as per normal, so I didn't really feel anything too strongly about it, I guess. Every application wise, everything went well. There was no fuss, no nothing. It just looked as if like it was just a fresh application. My lips still look blurred and still feel very comfortable on my lips, so no complaints there either. Overall, I really don't have much complaints. Let me just swatch it for you guys. So this is how the CLIO one looks like over here. Look at that coverage. The coverage on this is crazy, and you can see there's still a little bit of sheen right now against the light because it is a water tint. So this is how it's looking like, and you just give it a while for it to set. My camera died, so I had to change the battery, but this is how it's looking like. It's been about 5 minutes, and let me just smudge it a little bit for you guys to see. I think the top part here is still kind of not dried yet because there's a thicker consistency, but kind of rubbed off a little bit. You can see the pigment kind of lighten up a little bit, but the main staining part over here, it is still there, so it's pretty impressive. Let me just do another swatch just to show some comparisons. I was looking through my Etude House Fixing Tint collection and I have all the shades. So I think the closest shades are actually a mix of two colors, the Mellow Peach color over here and number 1 Lock Rose, these two colors. Mellow Peach number 3 looks like. So let me just swatch it. Oh, this is a bad spot, man. Let me just swatch it on top first. Here? Oh no, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this. This is Mellow Peach. You can see it has that peachy undertone, but the Mellow Peach from Etude House is kind of a little bit just more on the orangey side of things. I think if you were to mix Lock Rose with this Etude House Mellow Peach shade, I think it will give you quite a similar color to this. So this is Lock Rose number 1. It has that redness, so when you mix these two, you'll kind of end up in the middle of this. Now, the difference between these two tints, I actually did do a video dedicated to the Etude House one with every 3 new shades, so card up above, go and check it out. But basically, the difference between these two tints is that I feel that the CLIO one feels more comfortable on the lips, because I think after experimenting around with these two, I think I could still feel the Etude House one just a little bit more on my lips. And also, price point wise, the Etude House one is much more affordable. Etude House is about 9 Singapore dollars online if I'm not wrong, while the CLIO one is 20, so it is a bit of a price point difference. Like, it's almost as if like double the price, but the quality of the CLIO one is much more like refined in a sense. It feels so lightweight that I am willing to shell out the extra like couple of dollars to actually just get a better quality lip tint on my lips. The color choices as well between these two, I feel that the Etude House one is more seasonal in a sense, like trending seasonal colors that are available for all the recent 12 shades that they have released. For the CLIO one, they have their staples as well, but the colors are not so bright and in your face. Like, look, the Etude House one had this like neon, like Barbie pink. Well, this is bright, this is really bright. Like, I don't like this color at all. But if you compare it to the, you know, this CLIO one, you can see it's quite toned down as well, so it's a little bit more wearable. Granted, the Etude House Fixing Tints, they are definitely, I feel, much more at a lower price point, so I think that is slightly more attractive to people who are looking to get a more affordable fixing tint. This can be a little bit, do I really want to pay that much? Because I can literally buy 2 Etude House Fixing Tints with this just 1 tint. I get it, I really get it, because that was what I was thinking as well. If I were to be given like $20 and like, okay, go and pick up whatever lip tint you want, I'll pick up this one. Does it mean that I will forgo my Etude House Fixing Tints and go for the CLIO Dewy Blur Tints now? Honestly, I mean, look, I only have 1 shade of this and I have like all the 11 available permanent shades with me. I still do like the Etude House Fixing Tints a lot. I think it's just a matter of comfort. So just make sure you're like exfoliating your lips, you're moisturizing it and everything else, and I think you'll be good to go. Always remember to buy makeup that is within your means. Don't force yourself to scrimp and save and skip lunch and affect your quality of life just for the sake of like 1 lip tint or something, or an eyeshadow palette. Honestly, it's not worth it. Yeah, all these items are permanent as I'm filming this video right now. You still have a lot of time. I bet you 3-4 months, I think 1 year later down the road, it's still going to be available. So don't feel pressured. to buy makeup then, that kind of stuff. You know, check your bank account, sis. That's the real adulting thing to do. I do foresee myself picking up these tints, maybe like 1 or 2 more shades in the near future, but I don't think I'll pick up the whole lineup because your sis has monetary priorities. If CLIO would like to send me the whole lineup, sure, please feel free to do so, I guess, but your girl is very humble and realistic, so I know that will never happen. But yeah, I think that is all for today's video. I highly recommend the CLIO Dewy Blur Tint, and let me know, have you guys tried out this tint, or do you plan on trying this tint? What are your thoughts? You know, do share with me. I love to talk to you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Do remember to leave a like and subscribe down below. Also to ring the bell. The bell keeps you notified on when I upload. I usually upload on Friday, so keep a lookout for that. And I will see you guys really soon. Stay safe. Bye bye!